He was driving home from his second job, a shift at the hardware store that paid just enough to keep the lights on, when he saw her. A silver Mercedes coupe sat crookedly on the side of the rural road, one tire clearly flat, steam rising faintly from the hood. A woman in a pencil skirt stood by it, her arms folded and her phone held high in the air, desperately searching for a signal. Jason sighed. He had $5 to his name, half a tank from being stranded, and a hungry 8-year-old in the back. But still, he pulled over. "You okay?" he asked, stepping out, his flannel shirt stained from the day's work. The woman turned, surprised. She was elegant, too elegant to be here, on this road, in this kind of trouble. "Flat tire," she said, forcing a smile. "No service. My roadside assistance app won't load. I've been here for an hour." Jason nodded. "Trunk unlocked?" She hesitated, then nodded and pressed a button. He popped the trunk, pulled out the spare, and got to work. Kayla climbed out of the car and stood quietly beside him, watching. Jason worked fast, efficient, and silent, his breath visible in the cool dusk air. The woman watched too, first with gratitude, then curiosity. "You've done this before," she said. He offered a small smile. "More times than I can count." 20 minutes later, the tire was changed, and Jason wiped his hands on an old rag. "You're good to go," he said. "Thank you," she said, and then, as if on instinct, "How can I repay you?" Jason shook his head. "Just pay it forward." She watched him carefully. "What's your name?" "Jason." "And this is my daughter, Kayla." The little girl smiled shyly. "I'm Olivia," the woman said. "Nice to meet you both." They parted ways with a wave and a smile, and Jason drove off, expecting nothing more from the encounter than a delayed dinner and maybe a lecture from his boss for being late to his night shift. But the next morning, everything changed. He was packing Kayla's lunch, half a peanut butter sandwich and the last apple slices, when there was a knock at the door. He opened it to find Olivia, dressed in jeans and a cashmere sweater, holding a folder and a Starbucks cup. "I hope this isn't weird," she said, "but I couldn't stop thinking about you and your daughter." Jason blinked. "You found my house?" "I noticed the shop uniform you were wearing." "The logo." "I asked around." She handed him the folder. He opened it and froze. "A job offer. Full-time. Double his current pay. Benefits. Flexible hours." "I own several companies," Olivia said quietly. "I built them from nothing. And I can spot work ethic when I see it."